Welcome back to Football Kings, guys. It's Tuesday, and we just had the first, I guess we'll call it the first goal, the first 90 minutes of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and
Good game.
Sporting Arsenal. We saw. You were saying offline, which I agree with. We saw one quality sides play, and we saw sides that were not quality play. And I felt like everybody was watching, especially me. I'll speak for myself. I was more focused on the Real Madrid Bayern game, even though
Everybody,
I had the two playing at the same time, but my
same
attention
time,
was
yeah.
more on the Real Madrid
There
versus
was a lot of
Bayern.
action now,
It was
Kingsley.
crazy.
There was a lot of action. It's
It
the type
was
of football we want
crazy.
to watch.
It was end to
See, kind of
end.
football.
It
The kind
was
of
I have
football we
my
want to
chance,
watch.
you have your chance. It was margins. Like that game was just it was a game of margins. It was a game of like keepers
So
had to
good.
play a huge role.
Kingsley,
Defenders had
if
to
caught
step
back.
up.
I remember.
Attackers
I
had to step
remember.
up. It was crazy.
I remember. SSB said something yesterday. What did he say?
Mhm.
He said Courtois will make the difference. If
He said it
Courtois
was a game
was,
of margins too. I think he said it was a game of margins.
if Courtois was
That's
in
exactly how he
today,
was.
if
It would have been a
Courtois
draw.
was in today, it would have been a draw. Real Madrid win. Real Madrid, that goal that Kane scored,
Well, I don't
Courtois can
know.
save it. Kingsley, that goal
I don't
that
know. I've seen them score
are you
Courtois that type of goal.
saying? But
Yeah,
Courtois is in this type of game. He turns up. You
I
know
don't
this
know.
thing.
I mean look at the goals. The
Did
first
you see
goal
the
that
save? Did you see the saves from Neuer? You saw the saves from him, right?
yeah, I saw the saves.
In fact, today I just look at it and I'm just like, company. Company has extreme talent. He has disciplined players.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you just see that there's still that edge to his game. He's learning and you can see it.
Company.
Yes, Vincent Company. He's learning.
Before we get into the learning part, I want to talk about the good
Mm.
part of Bayern. Like I watched Bayern, and I just said to I sunk in my seat and I said, like, Arsenal don't deserve to win Champions League.
That's what I'm
Like, you
saying.
don't deserve to. Like, I know it's not promised to any team. Like, it is
They
who
are
shows
not
up that
winning
day.
Champions
It's
League.
who shows up that day. But
Bayern back final. That's what we want.
the quality from Bayern, the way they were playing, I was like, Liverpool, you guys are trash. You guys are ass. Look at the way they were playing. Look at the way Olise was getting back. Like, you look at the wing, they have wingers. They have wingers. You see Luis Diaz, you see Olise, you see the way they're trying to go at people. Like, those guys were on them.
Diaz was tired towards the end mentally. If not, Real Madrid could have considered 2 goals. And you see,
Real Madrid could have lost this game like 4.
Yes. So that's one thing I tell you about teams like Bayern, teams like as good as this is. They keep on attacking you. They do not care. There was a part where Real Madrid were on top, especially when they scored that 1 goal. But what happened?
Momentum. They still attack them.
Bayern came back, still attacked them.
They're not holding back. They're not like game. There was nothing like game management in this game. There was nothing like that. No team was managing the game. Real Madrid were going for it. Bayern they were going for it. You understand? Like, that was exactly how it was. It was just a game of like margins. And to Olise, damn.
Oh my! I was not wondering, why didn't we just pay the money and buy it?
That guy, I was saying to myself, I will sell Florian Wirtz. I will sell Saka. I said Isak. I will sell 3 of my players to get Olise.
Oh my God!
That guy is like 2 players or 3 players in one. What he does is crazy. Diaz needs to be more clinical. He's so wasteful. His decision making at times was shocking. Other than Diaz, do you think he played well?
Yeah, he was okay.
I mean, he just had a typical Diaz game, but the goal was good.
Yes, he was okay in the sense that he was always there to receive that ball.
Yeah,
do you get what
positioning was good?
I think his positioning was always there. Yeah. The main issue was like especially towards the end is what irritated me with him.
Bro, honestly, this game could have ended up being like 3 or 4-1 Bayern. Like Upamecano's goal that he didn't score.
Had a chance, open net.
Bro, Olise could have scored.
They
You
might,
are
they
making
might.
it seem like Neuer was making saves. Like, bro, even Looney had to make saves.
Yeah, they might regret it in the second.
And
I'm telling you, they
I think
might
the
regret it,
game was
Kingsley.
that was a fantastic watch. That was a
Ah,
fantastic
this is
watch.
Champions League.
That was the
Yo,
that
yo, I
quality,
could not, Kingsley, I could not
quality.
even take notes because I was just enjoying the
That
game. I
was
was just like,
that was pure entertainment.
I was
That was
just like,
pure entertainment.
this is football. This is
The
what
way
we want to
the way
see. This
Olise
is what we want
assisted
to
Harry
watch.
Kane, the drop of the shoulders that Olise was doing, drop of the
I
shoulder,
was
drop of the like, hey,
Do-
I'm like,
Doku
damn,
needs to learn. Doku needs to
bro.
learn.
The drop of the shoulders were
Doku,
good. The passes from
Doku
Olise
needs to
was
learn.
good. The vision was good. He assisted Kane. I mean, how did okay? It was Gnabry that
Yeah,
gave
he had a chance to.
Luis Diaz that assisted Luis Diaz for that goal.
Gnabry had a chance to score. Gnabry had a
He had a
chance to
chance. I
open
was
net.
telling you what I was telling you. He had a chance to score. He had a chance to score. Like they would have lost this game more, more than 2-1. I mean, in general, I think it was a fantastic game. It was a good game. That Hurricane dropping deep and just
Okay.
dropping deep and doing things from deep. It was just like,
Ah, he's
wow,
a striker. He's a
that's
striker.
crazy.
Hurricane is a striker.
It was actually really good. It was really
But
good. You say
yeah, but
Upa is
the thing,
with
but
his feet. Kingsley yesterday, you said the error was.
it's
Thank
bad.
you
It's
very much.
terrible.
Thank you for remembering.
Defending is
Thank you for remembering. I
terrible.
said that yesterday. I told
It's
you that
terrible.
even though
Terrible.
one thing I said yesterday that happened in this game was I told you, even though Bayern are of course an amazing team, they play extremely well, they are well disciplined, everything. Madrid have what it takes to hurt them if they are not careful. And Upamecano proved my point. The ball that
Yeah,
Vinicius Junior had, the chance that Vinicius Junior had to score, that was purely Upamecano's fault.
it
He
should
did
have.
not clear that
Ah,
ball well.
that ball.
This is your typical
It
Upamecano.
was
He
it
will
was
make
trying to
mistake.
nod it. It was trying to nod it to the keeper. What
He will
from that
make
far?
mistake. Upamecano will make mistake. That's your typical Upamecano. He will make mistake, and that's what I was telling you. So that was it. That was the key thing. But
Musiala was not really in this
general,
game. Like he came on and he just like okay, but nothing
yeah, I
spectacular
know,
from
right? They
him.
brought Musiala and Davis off the bench, man. It's crazy. That team is just loaded with players. I think Bayern. I don't want to jinx them, but I think I see them getting past
The,
Madrid. I actually
the tie
feel
is
like
still open. The tie is open.
yeah. I was going
Yeah.
to say I actually feel like the game that settles this is when they play when they go over to
Mm.
Munich and they play.
Have you
I
welcome
think
here?
I think the game will be settled in Munich, and some part of me is I'm leaning towards two sides. One side is telling me this game could end
It
up
might
being
be a
tied.
draw.
It might end up being
Draw.
tied, and maybe
Mm.
Bayern go over with aggregates, or
Mm.
it might end up being a situation where they go to penalties or extra time to finish this.
But for Kingsley, I will
But
tell you.
because I feel like let me finish the statement because I feel
Mm.
like Real
Mm.
Madrid when they get to Munich, I don't
Mm.
think they'll this same thing they did in the
The
Bernabeu.
noise.
They will
The
do the
noise.
exact same thing there in Munich. That's exactly what they will do. They'll play like the guys
Mm.
that's why I keep on telling you the guys that are there. They have the talent. Like they brought Bellingham off the bench. They brought like they have the
Bellingham was
talent.
good.
And another
They did
person I
well.
was telling you yesterday, you guys were not listening to me. I told you guys, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
So good.
What
See
he
the
does not give
assist,
you in
Kingsley.
defense, he gives
See
you in
the
attack.
assist.
Look at the
See
ball
the
he
look,
gave
the
Mbappe.
distribution.
You're not,
Vini,
you're not
Mbappe.
blocking that ball. No keeper is touching
Ah,
that ball. That assist, the pace on the shot, the pace on the pass, I mean, and the way he tapped it in, that is the quality Trent gives you. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys that Trent is going to be key towards how they build up from the back and how they assist. Even the ball that Vinicius Junior had, you guys remember the chance that Upamecano fumbled. The ball came from Trent. It was a
yes.
Trent cross.
Yeah, it was Trent. Yeah.
It was a Trent
Yeah.
cross. That Upamecano fumbled that Vini had the chance. That is the danger of Trent. That is what he does. He gives balls from the back. He speeds up the transition with his balls. So pause, but
So good.
that's the whole point, right? So yeah, but yeah, what were you going to say?
I was just like you watch this game of football, and to be honest with you, Vincent Company is just 40.
Mm.
Just he's just him and Rosinho at the same age. but there's a difference.
What does that matter? Like,
No,
don't
no, no,
compare,
no,
don't compare,
no, no.
don't compare, don't
What I'm
compare. I
saying
mean,
is,
it happens.
what I'm saying is, no, you don't get what my point. What I'm saying is, sometimes it doesn't. How do I say it now? People say, oh, he's a young manager, he's young, he's this, can he coach in a club like Chelsea? But it's Vincent Company that is in Bayern. The aura, look at the way the players are playing. Do you get what I'm saying? They are so
Yeah.
disciplined. When they did not have the ball, line of four at the back, you saw that line of four, not on the counter. You see, when Trent was catching them on the counter, you notice there were only two people at the back.
Mm.
Those times they were two, but when they are trying to win the ball, a line of four in that defense, you see the straight line four. You see everybody working hard work.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Company is more mature. It's
also you
more
have to factor
mature.
in the experience. Yeah, company has been a captain. He has had leadership on the field. He knows
Yeah,
what
yeah,
he can put
yeah,
himself in the player's shoes. There are certain things
yeah.
that company will say to the players. The context he would give is
True,
context from being a player. That he's giving them that
true,
context.
true.
So
Yeah.
there's
He
just
was a
certain
leader as a
experiences.
player,
Yeah, he
anyways.
was a leader as a player, so
Yeah.
that leadership is always going to be
It's,
there,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that's what adds to that maturity that we're talking about, and I completely
Mhm.
agree. The way company is doing a fantastic job with Bayern. Like, I was one of the
And there's
I
something
won't lie, I was one of the doubters when he got appointed from Burnley. To go to
I wasn't
Bayern.
sure too.
I was one of the doubters. I was like, are they sure? Are they sure about this? I know I saw some things he was doing, but this guy just got relegated with this team. Like, what? Why would you sign a manager that got relegated from the Prem to be
Mm.
your coach or be your manager? But I mean, we've all been proven wrong. I mean, we've
Mm.
seen how he has set this team up. We've seen how they play, the passes, the chemistry. It got to a point I saw Olise on the other side with Luis Diaz passing to get. I'm like, damn, this team is a well-oiled team. The chemistry is
Mm.
there. They look like a
And
team that have been playing
and
together,
and and
right? So
there's something
you
there's
have to give them
something
credit and give him credit.
there's something company said before the game. He said,
Mm-hmm.
we've been at this stage before and we've
Yeah,
learnt our lesson. Right? We've been at this stage before and we've learnt our lesson and we are ready.
exactly. Because they played them right in the club. Was it? No, it was not them, right?
No,
It was
no, no.
PSG.
It's,
It was
I mean,
PSG.
last season, I don't know which team they played in the quarterfinal, and that team removed them. Was it Inter Milan? Inter Milan removed the Bayern, if we remember.
Yeah. But keep talking. I'll find out.
Inter
I can't
Milan
remember.
removed
I can't
Bayern,
remember who removed them.
right? Inter Milan removed Bayern. I think it was Inter Milan. They removed Bayern, but it's just different. He's from that time till this time is different. Even the way I can argue that a few times when they called them out, yes, most of the time it was
Mm.
two, but after some time, especially in the second half, it was mainly three people. Do you get
Mm-hmm.
that? Shows he made some tweaks, like, oh, I think we should be more conscious defensively, right? But
Mm-hmm.
it was a good game. It just reminded me of the days of old when Champions
Mm.
League was Champions League.
Yeah.
God, like those Bayern players, the midfielders, they are good. They're
Kimmich,
really. You,
Pavlovic,
you now talk of a
Gnabry,
you now
all
talk
these.
of a someone like Enzo Fernandez making man. I want to go to Real Madrid. I want to do this. What I sit down and learn football.
Even
Play.
the midfielders in Madrid, they did well.
And I can even
Lenglet,
and I
Villiers, Tchouaméni, the Thiago had to come off. He's the one that made the mistake, but
Mm.
Thiago came. Bellingham came on 62nd minute, but Bellingham too was doing things. Bellingham too
Was
was
good.
pushing the ball
Was
forward. He was
good.
doing well,
Mm.
right? So yeah, you have to. Yeah, this game was a game of quality. It just showed that every single player on that pitch. I don't know.
Mm.
The only analogy the
Mm.
only analogy I can give for this game is like,
Mm.
I don't know if guys will get this. I don't know how many people are gamers in the chat, but it's just like a game of FIFA where the two guys that are playing each other like highly. They are
They
very
are
good
good.
FIFA
They are
players.
very
Like,
good.
and they're just like back and forth. You get that's how
It
it
was,
felt.
it was as if we were watching FIFA. Loki. It
It
was
was
just like
like it was crazy.
ah
It got to a
oh
point I was
God.
just like, damn, like what's going on? The chances, you have to give both sides credit. It's still game on. 2-1 is still nothing. It's still game on. So it
Still
continues.
open. But
It
the
continues.
only thing is that the noise in the Alliance Arena.
Mm-hmm.
People forget that Bayern went away. They
People
went
forget
to
they
the
went away.
Bernabeu.
They like
They went away.
Olise was there cooking them like it was his home ground.
They said this. Yeah, you
Confident.
heard the commentator when he said this is the first player that's come to this ground, away player, and he's playing so confidently, the way, like so bold, the way
Are you
he's
sure? Are
playing.
you sure Real Madrid do not want to sign that guy?
They
At this
need to
point,
sign
Olise
him.
is a hot
They should
commodity
just
now. Like
they should just sign him.
he's a
Olise,
hot
Mbappe,
commodity.
and
Yeah.
Vini.
If I'm
That's
buying,
it.
I would even give him a new contract. If I'm buying, like I'll
Yes,
lock
instead
him
of
down.
wasting your money on Enzo Fernandez.
I will lock him down. If I'm buying, I will lock him down again and give him another upgraded contract.
Really good.
Say
Foxy
Real
said,
Madrid played the best they can and still lost. Yeah, and still lost. That's crazy.
that was
It's
the best,
crazy.
actually, especially in the first half. First
Yeah.
half, they had a lot of chances in that first half. Second half, there were moments where
Is
I
that
think it was like a burst of 15 minutes where they were dominating Bayern.
Mm-hmm.
When Bayern had to defend, you remember that time when
Yeah, I
that
remember. Yeah.
goal, they felt like the goal was coming, then suddenly the goal came. Then Vincent Company responded with the changes,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just to freshen it up. And after some time, it fizzled out. But
Is
it's
that the
normally
best? Is that the
off.
best front three? Kane, Diaz, Olise. Do you think that's the best front three in Europe, or one of
I
the
think
best
this,
front three?
they can win Champions League.
Kane, Diaz. What? No, but answer the question. Kane, Diaz, Olise. Do you think that that's one of the best front threes, or is it the best front three in your opinion? Do you think there's a better front three than those
Let's
guys?
compare it with the front three of Madrid. You put Kane versus Mbappe. Who would you take in terms of goal scoring?
It's hard.
Who would you take?
It's hard. But Kane is a goal scorer. Kane is a goal scorer. I'll
Brotherly,
take Kane.
Kingsley, I
I'll
will
take
tell
Kane.
you that the positions that Mbappe found himself, if Kane found himself in those positions, Kane has at least 2 goals in this game. The
Kane is a
positions
goal
were.
scorer.
So
So
you see this guy, you
yeah,
saw where he
Kane is a
scored
goal
his goal
scorer.
from outside. He did his hand like this first, set his leg. He knows where that ball, he wanted to play the ball, and he knows the keeper is not going to catch it. The keeper
Yeah,
even
he took it
tried.
around. He took it around Rudiger. He blindsided the keeper. That ball came. The keeper saw it late because he went around Rudiger. I mean,
Not
Foxy said best front three in Europe by a mile. That's what I think. I think they're the best front three because I can't think of any other front. The only front three that came to my mind was maybe PSG. I was thinking maybe Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. Who plays for maybe Bakola or
and
Dewey
Dewey.
or Bakola.
But that's
But
not
it's not strong
a
enough.
matured front three. That is
It's not
not a
strong
matured
enough.
front three.
It's not strong
Do you
enough.
get what I'm saying? Nick is saying not by a mile, by centimeter. Nick, who would you say in terms of front three, who is better than those three? Diaz. That's
Yes,
the only
Diaz
I
is a
wanted to say
weakling.
Diaz. Diaz is, yeah, that's the only person. But Olise.
But Diaz is for a weak link. Diaz is not that much of a weak link, though. That's my point. Like SSB, like I know you're not impressed with Diaz, and I know.
Diaz Vini. Diaz Vini.
What
Would
of
you be?
Baka's front three? You think what's Baka's front
No,
three?
Baka's front three is no.
Lewandowski,
They don't
Yamal,
have a
and
striker.
Rashford. Or
Rashford
Lewandowski,
or
Yamal, or
what's this guy?
Rafinha.
Rafinha.
That's
Nah.
tough. It's tough.
Nah.
Tough.
Diaz has 3 goals.
Yes.
18 assists. That's a lot, too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, even for you calling him a weak link,
Is
it that much of a weak link? You get my point.
Man.
It's not that much of a weak link in my opinion.
I think that's the best front three because I don't know which other front three. If you want to go to Manchester City, Haaland,
who and who? What's the front three for City?
Yeah, Semenyo and
Doku.
No. Yeah.
See, let me tell you something. Olise
is good.
Olise is better than any other person that you call. So that one has already disqualified your front three.
It's so good.
Because Olise singular is like 2 players in one. He has already removed all your right wingers that you call in your front three. Then you now have Harry Kane who is your goal scorer? Because the only goal scorers that you can compare to Harry Kane are world class goal scorers like Haaland or
He's
Mbappe.
world
No
class.
other
Yeah.
goal scorer
Couple
can beat
scorers.
Harry Kane.
Yeah. Can beat Harry
And
Kane.
then
He's even
the weak link we're talking about is Luis Diaz. But look at the
Diaz.
season he's having.
It's even better.
23, he
I
has
will even pick
23
Diaz.
goals.
I can pick Diaz ahead of Vini safe.
He has 23
Diaz.
goals. What I'm saying here is 23 goals, 15 assists, which is
Yeah.
he has five goals in the Champions League. He has 15
Mm.
goals in the Bundesliga. You know, two goals in the DFB Cup that they have. The guy is having an amazing season. He's having an amazing season too. Like it's crazy.
SSB saying, see,
And this
Bayern
is
break out
and
so
this,
fast and
and
easy.
guys, by the way, this is his best career season in terms of goals. This season
Oh,
is this season
Diaz.
that Luis Diaz is having is his best season in terms of
Wow.
goals. In last season, he had 17 goals in all competitions. The season before that, 13 goals. So, guys, even for a weak link, I think it's a very strong weak link. I think that I think that's the
SSB
best
is
country
saying,
in Europe.
how did Chelsea let Olise slide? It's
Bro,
so painful.
I think that's
You know why
it's just like
we didn't get Olise? You know why we didn't get Olise? It was because
why.
of Ekpali, because they refused to pay him 260K per week.
Yeah, it's like not buying Bitcoin in 2013, bro.
Mhm.
It's like not buying Bitcoin in 2013. That's exactly how it is.
It's painful.
That's the
It's
same.
hot.
That's the feeling.
It's
That's the
hot.
feeling.
He
That's the
said
feeling.
Olise Omares. I'll take Olise
I'll take
any day, anytime.
Olise is just that guy is just
You see what this guy was doing? You
unpredictable.
can't even touch him. You can't. It's not like Doku that will be doing like this and he will not do anything.
It's
Olise will do like
unpredictable.
this
That's the point.
and
It's
he's moving.
unpredictable. Say Chelsea didn't get Olise because
No,
Bayern was a better move for
no, no,
him.
no, 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 no. We could not. No, if you guys remember, we were the one that upset. Even like I won't say upset, but the year before he left, he wanted to come to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Palace blocked the move. Then when
Mm-hmm.
he decided to come to Chelsea, his agent and him were demanding for like 260.
Oh, in
Chelsea,
terms of pay.
yeah, in terms of
But Chelsea, you guys are fumble. You guys have really fumbled in your recruitment. Let me just tell you what. Imagine.
bag,
Wait, let me just break it down to you. You guys. Imagine you guys. Chelsea, you had the potential to have a front four of
Olise,
Estaval, Palm,
Osimhen.
Osimhen, and Olise.
Gosh,
Chelsea,
it will not be well for Egbali and these people.
Chelsea.
Just imagine.
God, are you seeing these guys? You guys
Fox is saying
literally could have had
gigantic club bags
Osimhen.
of history.
Wow. Anyways,
I think Bayern wins this. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Say Olise gave me a bit of Robin vibes. That's what he reminded me. Agent Robin. He's just moving, trying to
yeah,
cut it,
but
shifty.
a
God.
bit of it too, but it's more
Yeah.
signature to Olise, the player. I feel
His
a bit of it. I get
signature,
what you're
but
saying, but it's more signature. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what
Robin
you're
was
saying.
very shifty. Robin was
I see
shifty.
what you're
But the
saying. Yeah.
difference between, anyways, Robin was stronger and faster. You see, Kingsley, how good is Vinny? I think he's the least
I think he's
talented
the
player
best.
I have
He's the
seen.
best, least talented player I've ever seen. He completes maybe 4 out of 10 or 11 dribbles. Not a great passer, but gets into positions to score. Bro, and that guy goes to ground too easy. I hate when wingers go to ground too easy. How many times did we see Olise go to ground?
He just
How many?
go to which ground.
How many times? Like,
When he
bro,
has a
stay
task
on
to
your
dribble you,
feet. When it comes to let's actually check the dribbles. Let's actually check the dribbles because I'm curious to see like the amount of dribbles he puts in today because that guy kept on beating it. Carreras was just like he couldn't handle it.
yeah,
Carreras couldn't handle the
it
Olise.
was too much. It
Today
was too much. It was too much, actually.
Olise had he made 7 dribbles and 4 of them were successful, and he was fouled 5 times. He had 2 unsuccessful touches in the game, just 2 unsuccessful touches, right? So and
Olise,
he had 82 touches and only 2 were unsuccessful touches.
that guy is mad. It's
Nah,
mad,
that
Kingsley.
guy is crazy. When that ball land, his first touch. Let's even talk about his first touch on the ball. His first touch on the ball
So good.
is very good.
So good.
Right. So that's Olise's dribbles, but compare that to Vinny's dribbles. Let's see the amount of dribbles Vinny had. Well, it's about the same, but Vinny had 4 successful dribbles, but he made 8 dribbles, right? So one more dribble than Olise, but that was unsuccessful, right?
Wait, he made eight dribbles and 4 successful ones.
Yeah, eight dribbles in total, but 4 successful ones. Olise made
How many did
seven
Olise make?
dribbles, 7 dribbles and 4 successful. So Olise had more successful dribbles than him, based on the amount of dribbles they made.
Percentage, yeah.
Based on the percentage, yeah. And Vinny had one unsuccessful touch.
But
He
do
had
you
zero
know how
successful
many
touches as well.
times? Do you know how many times Olise got past people? Not even dribbling, just skip past
Just
them.
just speed. But you remember the free kick he won early on in the game. He went past like 2-3 players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not sure
Yeah,
they're even counting all those ones, because if you count it, it's ridiculous. The numbers are ridiculous, right?
yeah.
Say if Vinny Jr. was born in Bolivia, he would be treated like Modric. Why would he be treated like Modric? Do like just a runner? Maybe. True. I see what Foxy is saying, but yeah.
Oh, in terms of
Huh.
him just having pace and not really doing anything with that pace. Like
Yeah.
sometimes Vinny
But
Vinny looks that way. He has a lot of pace, but he doesn't really do anything with it. I
mm,
think that's also
yeah.
something.
You see, Vinny
There's
to me is a guy who overachieved in the sports.
what
But
does
you
that
see, look,
mean?
no, Kings, I understand what you mean. I was explaining. Guess you see, look at Mbappe.
Yeah.
Mbappe doesn't force it. He doesn't. Mbappe has pace. He uses the pace to dribble. He does both of them at the same time. He dribbles you and outruns you at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
right? Vinny, you just see him. He feels like you don't. Sometimes you don't get what he's trying to do. He's trying to. The person he was even dribbling was Obi Mikano. So I will even call that successful, because that's somebody everybody will
I
dribble.
don't know why you keep calling him Obi Mikano.
Gittins will even dribble him. Upamecano, Gittins will even dribble him.
Mm,
Garnacho might even dribble him. So that's the person Vinny took out. If you look at it, go and watch the game. That's the person that Vinny took out, like dribbled him. I
mm.
counted like 2 times that he went past the guy. Like went past him, but it's Obi Mikano, right? But you see Vinny Jr. on his day. You see overhyped,
Foxy saying is overhyped. Being Brazilian overhyped him a lot. Not a
yeah,
bad player, but
but
not a
not
world
world
class
class
player.
player.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like okay, I see where you guys are coming from, but
Yeah.
I'm going to make a proposal, guys. Listen to this.
Mm.
Our standard of what is quality today has to
Mm.
kind of drop a little bit because there's a lot more average, right? So
Average
you
players.
get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, let's think about it. How many wingers right
Mm.
now, left wingers, how many of them will you put ahead of Vinny? Realistically, how many? It's not a lot.
Mm. Because there are not so many that are
Not a
good
lot.
outside.
How many would you put ahead of
Yeah.
Vinny? Like we can blame
Yeah.
Vinny. We can say Vinny is not doing what we've seen in the past or
Mm-hmm.
what we expect to see. But
Mm.
currently in football, Vinny is a top winger, right? So I don't want to get into that.
True.
I don't want to. He should be doing more, and I agree. But I don't want to get into that trap to say Vinny is not a dangerous player. Like
Mbappe will be better as a left winger
what
than Vini.
annoys me as a for with
Think so.
Vinny is what annoys me with
Mm.
Vinny is sometimes what he does, he's not using his brain as much as
Say,
Olise. Like Olise is a
exactly.
winger that uses his
He's
head.
intelligent.
Vinny
He's
is just
intelligent.
using his skill. Like he's good on the ball, and
Let
he's
me dribble
moving and
inside the box and get penalty.
yeah,
That's all
that's
he
his
thinks
goal.
about.
His goal is I want to
Dribble,
dribble and
enter
I
the
want to
box and
just get
fall
into the
down
box,
and
and then I
fall
get
down on
fouled,
the
I get
floor.
penalty, or I dribble and I
Yeah,
see his space and then I can try to
I'll
score.
shoot.
That's all
That's
he
all.
does, right? So maybe that is limiting, but
But Olise,
Vinny is
wait,
good. Let's just put
before
it there.
Kingsley, if you notice the way Olise moves, as he's dribbling you, he has a look. You see him, he has this subtle look. He's trying to dribble you, but he's already looked at what he wants to do. Oh, it's time to go, bro. He just gets past you. Do you get? If someone else comes towards him to kind of collect the ball, he has you saw when he was dribbling those people before he gave the ball to Harry Kane. He has dribbled there. He's looked towards that side. He saw like three options. Then he dribbled the next person. Then he saw space. Now say, okay, I'm going to square this ball. He just looked again. Then he saw Harry Kane do this. Then he looked at he had like two options. Then he just gave Harry Kane. Vinny, I don't think Vinny would do that. Vinny, when last I've never seen Vinny look up. I've seen him look up, but not the way Olise. Olise looked up at least 3 times, even while getting past people. It's crazy. Dara.
Man, SSV, that's interesting. Let's analyze this. Let's analyze this. Said I have a crazy assessment of Vinny. He's a more aggressive and driven Mitoma. How much difference is
Oh
the two?
God.
Mitoma is more passive and fakes
Passive.
defense. Vinny is more
Mm,
ambitious, hence his successes. I guess you're coming from the point of like skill on the ball because Mitoma is very comfortable on the ball, but Mitoma is not as
mm.
aggressive, right? When he plays,
No,
he's not
but me,
he's
me,
not
me
that
tomato is
aggressive.
shifty.
But
It's
Mitoma is
fast paced.
very good on the ball. He can get past you. He will dribble.
Oh my
He will
brother,
dribble you,
brotherly.
right? I will never
Mm.
forget Mitoma. I think Mitoma is the one that dribbled Gomez to make it that made him turn around. Remember that time he scored
Mm.
by tapping the ball this way and shooting it this way. So I
Oh
won't
my
forget that.
God.
But at the end of the day, I feel like Vini is levels ahead of Mitoma though. I feel like he's levels ahead of him. In my own opinion,
Dara
he's
is
levels ahead of
yeah,
him.
yeah. Dara is saying he said the only way Real Madrid are shocked is that they didn't lose by more today. They were
They could
lucky.
have lost by more.
Yes. Hey. And I
They could
think
have
it's
lost
going
by
to
more.
affect Bayern. If Bayern might get through, but hmm, these goals that they didn't score today, I pray it doesn't come back to haunt them. Because I don't know how long is Courtois out for.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's I'm going to make that a factor in anything like to hunt them. I feel like
But
when they get
Bayern,
that home
Bayern, no
advantage,
matter
there's going to be the
yes,
same
no matter
energy.
yes,
They will still
no
score.
matter how many goals that Real Madrid score, Bayern will keep attacking and they will still try to score you,
I think Bayern will still score. The only thing
right?
I'm concerned
Yeah.
about is I felt like in the second half,
Liverpool should sign company Kingsley. Do you think he? Okay. What
wait,
is your opinion?
let's table that conversation. I just saw the cover. Let's table that conversation. I
Mm,
wanted to say like the only thing that concerns me about Bayern is
mm,
in the second half they switched off, and them switching off in the second half gave Madrid that momentum to try to make their way back. I think they
mm,
can't allow that happen in the Allianz Arena. I think when they play in Munich, they need to make sure they finish the game off. Don't switch off. Company needs to
mm,
make sure he makes the sub early. He has to judge what's happening in terms of the pace of the game. How much, like, yes, Madrid will get their chances. Yeah, sure, they'll have their chances. They may or may not score, but they have players that could score, right? Like Mbappe and all of those people, like Mbappe, Vini, Valverde. They have guys that can hurt you. But it's important that they don't switch off and give them too much of a chance to get back into the game. If not, that'll be a problem. So that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'll say.
he said whoever doubted Diaz at Liverpool was a fool. Ah,
I
God,
say Bayern is
Diaz
a bit
is so
open at
good.
times. I wish they closed up more. Last year they switched off and lost to Inter Milan for this reason. Exactly my point. They need to make sure they don't switch off with Madrid because I told you guys, Trent Alexander-Arnold, dangerous player. He can help in quick transitions. He can send a long ball. You guys need to be careful of that guy. He might not give you a lot defensively, but what he gives you in the attack is
Mm.
very, very good. It's near outstanding. The pass he gave Mbappe, that pass, the curve on the ball and the
Was
pace at
really,
which he got
really
to
good.
it was really good. So and also the pass he gave Vini that Upamecano
Mm.
fumbled, that also was really good. So it's somebody that you need to be careful of. It's a Liverpool fan base full of fools. I remember the disrespect even last season. I mean, nobody has ever doubted Luis Diaz. They asked Jamie Carragher on after the game, what did he think about Liverpool letting Luis Diaz go? I don't know if you guys heard his response. His response
Mm.
was he's happy that the club let him go. He doesn't have any issues with it because Luis Diaz had already been at the club for a couple years, and his contract was coming up to a contract, a new contract. But
Negotiation.
he's also getting older, and Bayern did not get Florian Wirtz, and we got Florian Wirtz. So, and Bayern were desperate, so we got him for 40, and we sold him for like 70 something, and so that made sense. I was just looking at him like,
And you bought Verapes for 100
so
and something, and he
you
has not given you half of what Diaz has given you, brother.
you have a player that is quality, that is proven, that is that is showing you what needs to be done. Yes, he's getting older. You will not renew his contract because but you rather go for somebody that is younger, that now is even underperforming massively. Like, that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. But it's what it is. People have their own take on why
Diaz,
Luis Diaz went. I think
Diaz,
Luis Diaz should have been a key player in
Diaz,
the project.
Diaz,
Why would you hold on to Gakpo and
it
let
was
Diaz go?
Finch. Yes, Diaz, Salah's magic. All those things were the ones that were carrying slots.
Yes, Diaz is a
They were
runner.
so
People
obvious.
might say
Yeah.
Diaz does not have that much of an output in terms of him scoring goals, but when you look at the team we had last season, we had other people that were scoring goals. Salah was scoring goals, so Diaz didn't need to score as much goals. In fact, last season Diaz scored 17 goals in all competitions. What?
Um,
That's
that's still
huge.
good.
I mean,
That's still
that's
good.
not too
That's still
bad.
good. Yeah. Yeah. So Diaz, he said Diaz was on basic wages compared to everyone else. Deserved the wage rise. Yeah, that's it. You see, I will label Diaz as world class if someone pays me 1 million. It's like Nick is looking for money.
Yeah, but
Ah,
anyways,
thank
we
you.
spent
You
over
say
30
in what
minutes.
currency?
We spent over 30
Talking
minutes
about
talking about
a
Real Madrid
quality game.
Bayern. Well deserved
Kingsley,
conversation. Let's
Kingsley
switch gears and talk
to
about
Arsenal.
Sporting Arsenal. We need to talk about
Let
Sporting
me
Arsenal, and then
let me summarize
preview.
it for you. Boring but effective. But I'll tell you, this tie is not over. Yes.
I
Like,
think this
did you
tie is
watch
pretty
that
much
game?
over. But I watched the game.
You think it's over? You think it's
I
over?
think it's
Why?
over.
Why
I
do you
think it's
think it's
over.
over?
I think it's over
Sporting
because
cannot come to the Emirates and score one goal.
Sporting. I think
They
it's
can't
over
come to the Emirates and score one goal.
you're not allowing me to say my point. I think it's over because Sporting are not as strong away from home.
You
That's why I
think
think
so?
it's over. Yeah. I think Arsenal at the Emirates is a stronger version of Arsenal. This was the Arsenal they needed to win.
Arsenal everywhere are strugglers. They are just trying to get over the line in all the games we've seen them in the last 1 month.
I think Arsenal beat them. I think Arsenal beat them at the Emirates. Even if
Hey,
it's a
you
struggle
say
game,
be
I still
lucky.
think Arsenal beat them at the Emirates.
They'll
I
be
don't think
lucky.
I don't think it's going to be that much of a struggle. It says Kingsley pull up the stats. Just look at the shots between them, 5-3. Shots between who and who?
Sporting and Arsenal. Sporting and Arsenal is talking about. Guys on the live, let's hit the like button, please. Let's hit the like button.
Wow, that's crazy. Shots on target 5-4. Arsenal even had less shots on target. They had less total shots than Sporting, less shots on target than Sporting. But both had shots that hit the woodwork.
Kingsley, let me ask you something.
At the end,
Did you
Sporting were at
notice
home,
that?
so they were at
Do
home.
you notice?
Mhm.
Yes, but 1-0 is not. It's just like when Liverpool went to PSG's house and won 1-0. The keeper was Raya was man of the match. When you people went to Paris Saint-Germain and you won
Mhm.
1-0, who was man of the match?
Yeah, I get what you're
Allison.
saying. Yeah, I can see
What does
I
that
can
tell
see
you?
Raya's stats. Raya's stats is high.
What
It's
what does
high.
that tell you? If the keeper is the one winning man of the match,
But that's the thing though.
if
Even
that's
if
the
he
thing,
goes to even if he goes to penalties, still
their keeper is decent. Their keeper is decent. Don't rule him out. He's decent.
I still see Arsenal making it over the line. I still see Arsenal
Anyways,
making it over the line.
anyways,
That's just maybe I'm just
we'll
biased
be in
with
shock.
how Arsenal
We'll
been,
be in
but
shock. I feel we'll be in shock.
I feel like Arsenal
You know,
the two these
Arsenal
two games is
Arsenal
still
play
open.
Bournemouth. Yes, they play. Yes, I agree. They play Bournemouth this weekend.
Mhm.
I will tell you now. they cannot play the way they played against Sporting, against Bournemouth, they would not win that game.
I agree.
The best they will get is a draw.
I
If
agree.
they play,
Bournemouth
they
is
play
different.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth is different. They are not Sporting. They will
Bournemouth,
score.
you know those guys?
They will
Those
score.
guys, they don't care. Like, even if you are
Bournemouth, they're not
2-0
even.
down,
Are
3-0
they're not
down,
in any.
they don't look at
They've been
scoreboard. They just
resting.
play.
They've been resting. They didn't play midweek.
Oh,
They've been
they've been rest.
resting. So what do you think will happen?
Kingsley,
They've
it
been
will be
resting. I
hard.
think it's going to be a huge game for them.
It will be
So
hard.
this is why I keep on having this conversation.
Yeah.
I know it almost feels like I'm a broken record every time I get to the end of the season. I'm always saying the same thing when it comes to Arteta. Arteta, pick your poison. Choose one.
That's it.
Choose
We've said it for
one.
3 years now,
Pick your
Kingsley.
poison. I
Yes.
don't think you can win both. And
They,
looking at the way Real Madrid
it
are playing,
was,
looking at
they
the way
don't even have
Bayern they are
strength.
playing, I don't think you can
No.
win both. Even myself, I'm picking my poison. I care more about top 4 than winning the UCL
Champions
at
League.
this point. Because even if I get past PSG, how do I get past Bayern? How?
But not this Bayern that we saw today. They will smother you people. Cockers will be on
Even if I
post.
get
Cockers.
past, even if I get past PSG, which
You
is
can.
near
It's
impossible.
possible. It's a miracle. It
It's
can
near
happen.
we
Life
get
is
past
funny.
PSG. Honestly speaking, I'll be shocked. And it's slot. I take back what I said. See, guys, you're hearing me. I'm not going to be a
You start
hypocrite.
respecting and
I
slot.
give him my respect. I'm telling you guys this.
Oh
I'm
my
not going to
God.
be a hypocrite. You can clip this and put it anywhere. Anything that makes Annie Slot get past PSG over 2 legs, even if they sack him at the end of the season, he has my respect. I will not say anything bad about him again. Anything bad about him. Because it's it's near impossible. You make the boys take the boss. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he thinks he's doing.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what Slot
I
is
don't know
doing.
what's going to happen in Paris. The game is tomorrow in Paris. I don't know what's going to happen in Paris tomorrow. But Annie Slot gets past PSG. He deserves my respect. He says Juve used to play defensive football, but it was boring. But the offense wasn't stagnant. Arsenal is stagnant. The problem is they don't
That's the
create
problem.
enough. They don't create enough.
Eucharist is not getting anything at all.
And they're looking for corners and they're looking for all those things, but it's not creative.
But
I don't know.
at the time in the game, if you notice, Sporting, they tried to do what Southampton did, where they were trying to isolate the defender. They tried that a couple of times and it seems like it was working. Then after some time, they put the ball on the ground and they were playing it really fast. If you notice, Arsenal too tried it also. So I don't know. It's
Can we just acknowledge that pass that the centre back gave Suarez? That he went through. I don't know if you guys saw that pass. That pass that went through. I don't know if he passed through. Was it Saliba? He just went past Saliba, landed for Luis Suarez, and that strike hit the bar. It was Raya that touched it. Raya touched it, and he hit the bar. That save that Raya made
was crazy.
That was
what kept them in the tie.
That's what
kept them in this tie.
Because if that ball entered,
went in. Oh, Arsenal, it will have. But look at it. Look at it this way. When they played Leverkusen, it was not much difference from what we watched today. It was 1-1, right? Leverkusen, obviously, they lost at the Emirates. I don't know how many they lost. Was it 2-1 they lost or 2-0? I think it was 2-0.
It was 2-1.
2-1. Oh, it was 2-1.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, what the major difference between Leverkusen and these guys? I don't know the major difference, but they seem similar, right? They seem similar.
No, it was
I said
2-0. It was 2-0. Actually, it was 2-0.
Yeah, so they kept a clean sheet. But one good thing is that I saw an improvement in the way Arsenal defended today. You get, compared to the last 2 games, they defended well today. As a unit, Arsenal defended well today, right? So, and the changes Arteta brought.
I gave you guys credit. Right? I gave you guys credit, Saka. Saka saying, "Look at you, Lord."
Yes, and they've not lost. They've not lost in their house this season. Is it this season? But I know they have a home record. So
16 games, yeah.
we can say, oh, the game was somehow was this, but at the end of the day, Arsenal found a way. Do you get what I'm saying? But one key thing that I saw in today's game that we should appreciate was there was an improvement defensively as a team.
SSB says Madueke is bottom half to relegation level player. No serious team should have him. Damn.
No, but
No, Madueke
Madueke
was
did
not
his
entirely
best.
bad.
Yeah,
I
it
think he was
was
getting past players.
SSB. He was running. He was
He was
kept
getting
on
past
running at the
players now.
defender. Yeah, I saw him doing that a couple of times.
I don't think he was
He
too
was
bad.
running at the defender, running. He got some free kicks from that,
Yeah.
right? So
I think
he's
he
a
got
different
past. He
player
got
from
past.
Saka.
He got past the
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 problem, the
the,
problem with Madueke
the
is
left back.
the final pass. That's always the issue.
Oh, no end
It's just
product.
that final. It's just the final pass. But I don't know if once he clicks, hopefully, yeah, I don't know.
Wait, how
But
old is Madueke?
he's like 24, so but you can check. But one thing I would say is, he say in Madueke case, I need 3 million. Oh, to say he's world class. Anyways, I feel Arsenal will be in the semi-final. I don't think Sporting
Madueke is 24.
they are, they are strong enough to stop them. They are not.
Arsenal.
But
They won't
Arteta,
get no.
Arteta, yes, Arteta needs to. I don't know. There's still this I don't know. I won't say Arsenal is tired. I don't know how to explain it. Do you get? But it just feels like you are running a race, a long, like a cross country. For those that have run cross country, you ran cross country in the beginning of the race. You had a lot of energy. Let's go, guys! People are cheering. Then towards the end of the race, you are just barely carrying your feet. You just want to complete this race. Do you get what I'm saying? You're walking, you're falling down, you stand up, you keep walking. That's the way Arsenal is now. They need to, I don't know, Ateta needs to sit down and work on chance creation. That's what they need to work on. Their defenders are back, so they'll be solid, right? But that chance creation, let's be real, Arsenal can go to the final and anything happens. Yes, why can't they get to the final? The only people that are stopping them is either Bayern or Atletico,
Or
right? And
Atletico. Bayern or
but
Atletico.
but any of them now, we don't know who is going to win. Is the winner from those
Barcelona
two
or
that need,
Atletico.
yeah. Oh, I say Bayern, Barca or
Oh,
Atletico. Sorry,
okay.
but I think it's a Bayern. I second what Nick is saying. I think it's a Bayern Barca final. If you ask me, because I Kingsley, the same thing I
I
told you,
actually would. But
second round.
this is exact, guys. Remember, this is exactly what we were saying when it came
Mm,
when it was what happened last year when it was PSG
mm.
Barcelona. Was saying we wanted the PSG Barca final, PSG Barca final. We ended up
We
getting
didn't make it.
PSG
PSG
Inter
Inter
final,
Milan.
and then PSG.
God.
I don't want it to be the repeat, and we get like a because we keep on looking like PSG cannot get past Bayern. They can.
Oh, they can. They can.
They
Oh my
can.
God, that's true.
You guys keep on
And
saying Bayern,
Enrique
Bayern,
has to
Bayern,
start
Bayern,
it.
Bayern. Don't forget, PSG can get past Bayern. I think they can. I think they can.
Yeah.
They would.
I just want
Unless
someone to remove
the only
PSG.
thing
I
is,
hate those guys.
if we remove PSG,
Since what they did to me, I hate them.
which is
I
near
hate them.
impossible. If we remove PSG,
Mm.
which is near impossible, hypothetically speaking, there is a world where we do that. We remove PSG. Yeah,
Alternate reality.
Bayern are definitely going to remove us for sure. That one I know. Then Bayern have an easy path to get there, but the possibility is the reality is honestly is let's see what happens. Let me not speak too bad about my game. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's actually see what happens because I'm sounding too negative and it's not fair. Let the boys play
Ah,
based on how we play.
what's
ba-
Foxy saying?
Based on how we play, then
Mm.
we'll judge from there. But at the end of the day, I don't want us to act like PSG Bayern semi-final is not a tough semi-final. It's a tough one, right?
Mm.
So let's see. And there's no guarantee that Arsenal even moves on to the semifinals. Let them get past Sporting first, and then we'll make that judgment there. But let's do a preview of the game that is happening tomorrow. PSG, Liverpool, I think Atletico Madrid, Barcelona.
Mm. No, but
Atletico is at
Kingsley,
home.
Bayern PSG semi-final, that is a matchup.
Yeah,
Then you
Atletico
now
at
have
home.
like an Arsenal backer.
Oh no, Atletico
Man,
is not at home.
God.
Barcelona at home. Okay, so Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, PSG, Liverpool. So that's the game tomorrow. Let's talk about the game. Let's do a quick preview before our final thoughts. Um,
Mm,
Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. These two sides, they know each other. They played previously. We saw the game that they played where what's his name? Nico used his hand to catch the ball, and all the rubbish that happened in that game. At the end of the day, I think Bayern won at the end of the day. But
mm,
these two sides, they know each other. They can beat each other. We,
mm.
as I say, Kingsley, someone said this to me, but last year, coming into PSG versus Liverpool, Liverpool were favorites, but this year it's reverse. This year PSG is big favorites. Of course, I mean they are big favorites. The PSG underdogs, tough test for them. No excuses for the English champions. Foxy, I see your trap. I see this is a trap.
For it.
This is a
Don't
trap.
fall for
I know
it.
this is a trap. I
They're
won't fall for that. It's a trap.
underdogs. Eh,
See, Atletico rested their
eh.
players over the weekend. Yeah, yeah. So these two sides can beat each other. That's one
Kingsley,
thing we know for sure.
Drew is saying, Kingsley, you're excited for Olise, your future winger. He's not coming to Liverpool. Just forget it.
That's not
He's
happening,
not
bro. That's
coming.
not
He's
happening. That's
never
not
coming.
happening.
Not in this life.
That's not
He's
happening.
not.
Um, so Barcelona have what it takes to beat Atletico. Atletico have what it takes to beat
They know
um
themselves. They are
Barcelona. They
not
know
afraid
each
of each
other. That's
other.
a tough game.
Mm.
Barca at home. I feel like Barca would win, right? But this tie over two legs is a tough one for Barcelona. So let's see how this goes. I'm expecting to see Lamine have a big game tomorrow. I think he's going to play. I know he's not out. So Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, Rashford. Has been looking good. So I'm expecting these guys to have good games, right? I'm expecting them to step up and do well. Griezmann, Alvarez, Lukman. Hopefully, Lukman plays. I think Lukman is going to be key. That's the player that they need to be careful of because Lukman is going to be dangerous in that game. So that's Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, PSG, Liverpool. Yeah. PSG, Liverpool. This game. So we'll most likely see Ekitike, Viet, Soboslai, Salah, McAllister, Gravenberch. Frimpong might start this one. I'm expecting Frimpong, Viet, Ekitike, and Soboslai to step up in this game. If there's any chance, and also McAllister, I'll add McAllister there. If there's any chance for us to, I'm not even talking about us winning, getting something decent in this game, a 2-1, like we saw with Real Madrid Bayern, a 2-1, whatever. I expect these guys to step up. Ekitike step up in terms of goal scoring. Soboslai step up in terms of creating chances, being creative, free kicks, if there's anything like that. He said, where is first leg? First leg is in Paris. Florian Wirtz, in terms of his creativity, we signed him for a
Mm.
reason. See him step up. This Champions League seems to be the competition where he steps up, right? Let's look at his stats in the Champions League. The Champions League seems to be where he's been stepping up the most. So give me a second. Let me actually pull this guy up. So hence
You
why
know,
I'm expecting. Well, he has 4 goals in the Champions. Wait, is it? No, he doesn't have. He has
Kingsley,
1 goal in the Champions League and 3 assists. But
who is
he's
that?
been Florian Wirtz. But he's been looking.
Okay.
But he's been looking good in the Champions League. He's been doing well. He's been playing well in the Champions League. So I'm expecting him to do well in this Champions League. McAllister, I need him to tackle. I need him to put in those tackles.
Drew said they'll be doing passing triangles around him. I
and
second
then
that. I
and then
think so too.
Frimpong, when it comes to those overlaps, those runs, I hope Frimpong can do something and not get injured. But after he does
Kin-
everything that's been doing,
Kingsley, all this story you
that
are
guy is
saying,
but
I'm just listening to the
I'm
story.
giving my analysis of what I think should happen.
Okay.
What I think should
Okay.
happen and what will happen are two separate things. I've told you guys, I've lost
Okay.
hope.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not
Thank you. You
hoping
said
for
that.
anything. But if there's any sliver of hope, I'm hoping
Mm.
that the boys start with some intensity. The boys I mentioned do step up and do
Intensity
well.
and Liverpool. Kingsley, let me ask you, intensity and Liverpool. Can we put that in the same sentence this season?
Yes, yes. When we played
Intensity and Liverpool.
Real Madrid, how did we
You
play?
played with. You played well.
Remember that game?
You
Let's
played
not. I'm
well. I
telling you
remember.
guys,
I
don't
remember that
let's not
game.
act like we cannot
I
play with
remember that
intensity.
game.
We're
I
just not
remember that game.
consistent. We're not consistent. When we played Galatasaray at home, people say it's because it's Galatasaray, because it's Galatasaray. But we played with some level of intensity. When we play with a level of intensity, it's like it's in our DNA. The boys play well. The boys need to play with a certain level of intensity. Move the ball quick. Stop overthinking it. Stop. Don't like, and it's not. Don't overload them with tactics. Don't overload them with some fancy things. Put the ball on the ground. Play. You get what I'm saying? Help each other out. Defend as a unit. When you lose the ball, run. People are not running enough. You understand? Don't be lazy.
Rondo. That's the Rondo you're talking about.
Don't be lazy. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyways, predictions for the game.
Groove is saying, let's just come and say, Groove is saying, you know the training drill where someone is in the middle and they have to stop the ball being passed to the other person. That's Rondo. I see that happening against you guys. It feels like we'll be watching a Rondo training match. I'm serious, right? But one thing I'll say, there's one thing you have said. You said last week about your team that they are lazy, right? They cannot carry that attitude to Paris.
They can't.
Chelsea's case was not even before the useless keeper we had in goal started his nonsense. Before then, we were not lazy, working hard.
Now, Foxy, man, what is this? What is this, bro?
Thank you. It's really nonsense.
Why are you dragging me, bro? Like, what is this?
working hard, but still, how did we come out from that game, Kingsley? We came out brutalized 5-2. Kingsley, your team cannot.
Should I tell you something? One thing.
Park the bus.
Wait. No. Don't park. We can't park the bus. That's dangerous. Okay, one thing you guys did that I acknowledge that you guys did well was the fact that you took the game to them. You scored them. The only thing that made the difference was your keeper. Your keeper messed you guys up.
Do you have a good keeper tomorrow?
That's my point. There is no point for us to play from the back. There is no point.
Don't even try it.
You're already cutting yourself
Anyways,
off.
Van Dijk, you can use
Once
Van Dijk
you get
to
the
play
ball,
out.
go long.
Put it on the ground and just kick it long.
Kick it long.
Kick it long.
Runners. They are runners. Keep it long. Let's fight in the midfield. That's why I'm telling you, these midfielders I mentioned are going to be key. A lot of running has to be done. Like, if there's put your heart out on the pitch in Paris, then let's come to Anfield. You get what I'm saying? Put your heart out on the pitch, play. So that's what I'm trying to say. You have to take the game to them. They attack you, you attack them. They attack you, you attack them.
Back.
Sure, make it an open game. They score us, we try to respond.
We score back.
I know that's dangerous, right? It might end up because we don't score as much as they score, so it might end up being bloody. But what do we have to lose?
Kingsley, and his slot on his day.
Listen, what do we have to lose?
And his slot on his day.
If they kick us out of Champions League, even better for us. We focus on top 4.
Better. But
we have nothing to lose.
Want you guys to stay longer there.
Yeah, Isak is back. Isak could be from the bench, right? So
I low-key want you guys to stay longer in the Champions League, Kingsley. That's my wish. Do you get?
So I can make that for.
So that at least my PE teacher can get some points on the board. While you guys are struggling over there, we'll rack up some points. Then you guys will be shown reality. Then already we're ahead of you guys. But then we don't know.
I mean, we'll see.
Anyways, yeah, it'll be a tough game. See, Isak scored against PSG a couple of times. I don't think Isak will play, but he's back.
Yeah, he's back. I know he's back.
I don't know. The only thing I can think, according to what Drew is saying, when I think of this game, the only flashes I have, I've told you this before, I just see Kvaratskhelia doing his celebration. That's the only thing I see.
It does not matter.
God, how do you stop that guy? How do you stop him?
You score. It doesn't matter. You score.
True. Anyways, Chelsea scored him.
That's why I keep on telling you.
Ekitike
needs to have a big game. You've played for PSG before.
But it doesn't turn up. Right?
You've played for PSG before.
He
You
needs
need
to
to
score
show
them.
them what you're. You need to show them what you're made of. That he needs to have a big game.
It was
You
from
get,
PSG Academy, right?
yeah, it was in
Or
PSG before he went to where did he come from again?
I
Where did he
don't know
come
where he
from?
came from. I've forgotten where he came from.
Frankfurt.
I've
He came from
forgotten.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt,
PSG to
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt, and then he came down to Liverpool. He was in PSG.
He's
So
going to score then. If he's a former player,
you need to have a
he'll
big game.
probably score.
He needs to have a big game. I think that's
Oh, was
where was he
at
at?
Rennes.
He was
So
at
maybe
PSG, right?
from Rennes.
He played for PSG
Was
at
he
some
at,
point.
was he at
PSG signed
PSG?
him. Yeah,
Oh,
was
so
at
he
Rennes
was
and
in
PSG
Rennes
signed him. Yeah.
Academy. Okay. I thought it was a
Yeah.
PSG from a PSG's
He was
academy.
he played for PSG, then Frankfurt, then Liverpool. So what I'm saying is he needs to have a big game. That's all I care about. Score them. Score them. Yeah, he never played because of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. Yeah, was there during that time.
Oh,
Was there during that time.
wow.
So, see, Chelsea reminds me of my uncle who cheated for us for money. Later, later confessed and went to jail. No one misses that uncle, just like Chelsea.
I don't know why. Saka made this comment. When was it? I
Ah,
think it
man,
was
that's
2 games
funny.
ago.
That's funny.
Saka, Arsenal reminds me of Ateta. Anyways, I have
That's
no
funny.
comment on that.
That's funny. Say Kane never
Oh,
got better because of Messi, Neymar, and
yeah,
Mbappe.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Kingsley. If let's put it like this before I give my scoreline. If Annie slots,
I'm listening. I'm listening.
if Annie slots comes
Yeah.
out with like a 2-2
Mm-hmm.
or a 2-1 win, just in fact, all Liverpool fans, you guys should just, if I won't say
Respect.
even if he play, respect
Respect.
him, respect the
Respect.
brother because he's been wanting to play PSG
Regardless of what
since the last time
happens,
he since
respect.
the last time he met. He's had this anger. You notice now he's been having this anger. He wants to turn your team into a PSG team. That's what he's trying to do. But it's just a failed project. It's like,
Mm.
oh, we must go to space. We must go to space. But you're using, I won't say you're using substandard equipment. No. You're not
Mm.
just using the right calculations.
Fair enough. That's one way to put it.
Something is equal to MC squared. And his slot is using something else. That jet is going up and coming
Yeah.
down.
It's raised
It's
power
not
three.
eh, yeah, exactly. Just going up
Yeah.
and coming down.
Wrong
So
calculations. Yeah.
he's trying to model you guys into PSG by
Mm.
fire, by force.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, the pieces you guys might have you have all the equipment if you wanted to almost be like them, but it's not just getting the calculations right. So you guys should go there and play. You need to play. Don't
Mm-hmm.
shut down the way you shut down to Man City. But that said, I'll say 3-1 PSG.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
3-1.
That's
How much for Barca Atletico, I'll say 3-2. Right?
those are very
Yeah.
spot on score lines. I can see that happening. I think for us, my final thoughts. I've said everything I wanted to say in general in terms of my detailed analysis of how I see the game. The most important thing is the intensity. The most important thing is to constantly keep fighting, keep running, keep on working as a unit. Right? If they do that, they are like 45% there. The other percentage comes from you making sure you score, you create chances, you score, then we're already like 75% there. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's going to be a very difficult game to win in Paris. I don't even see us winning. The best we can do is a draw. That's the best we can do, a draw. Right? But at the end of the day, football is very funny.
It's all turns up. You have to turn
Football
up.
is very funny.
There is no
You get
PSG
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
just turn up and play.
It's very funny. So at the end of the day, they turn up, they will turn up. It's not about they will turn up. They will turn up, they will play. We too, we need to turn up and play. We have nothing to lose. You
That's
get what
it.
I'm saying? You have nothing to lose. Even if you go there, you played your best, you gave your heart out, and you lose. So what? They come to Anfield, we play, and we go out. So even better for our season. We can focus on top 4.
Other
You
things,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So why not just play?
Give it a try, yeah.
Give it a try. And I don't, at the intensity that we had against City, I can blame it up to international football, early kickoff game. We didn't do well, sure. But if when Kingsley begs a draw, it's usually a bad Liverpool defeat. Exactly, exactly. It's
From
really a bad
history,
one.
all
It's
the
really a
time.
bad one. But
Oh
you
my
guys were
god.
here when I told you Arsenal, when I was going to play at Arsenal. You guys clowned me. And that ended up being a
Oh,
goalless draw. You get what I'm
okay,
saying? You guys are
okay.
clowning me now. We will see what will
I'm not
happen at the end of the day.
clowning you,
No,
but
no,
then
no, 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 no.
it's
You guys are
very
laughing.
funny
Let's
Liverpool
see what.
tomorrow.
That's why I said let me hold back my
Totally, we are
negativity.
not laughing.
No, no, no.
You know,
I
how
know.
do I how do
I'm
I say
holding back
this?
my negativity. Like I don't want to put my negativity on the team. Let
But
them play.
Foxy is right. Every time you
They,
wish for draw, it's always ended up in a
fair enough.
disaster.
Fair enough. I'm not going to say win because I don't believe that. I don't
Why?
believe we win. We don't have what it takes to win. When you when you look at the team, the way we
Have you
play,
heard
we
of the
don't have
word
it
fate?
to win.
Have you heard of the
So
word fate?
all I'm saying is the boys
Mm.
just need to do their job and let the game play out how it's going to play out. You get what I'm saying? Those are my final thoughts. But at the end of the day,
Obviously,
I see the game ending
Kingsley,
like
that
two
said,
two zero or 2-1. Actually, I see the game ending 2-0 or 2-1.
that said, you know what I
Mm.
think? You people need to have. See, where's the smoke on your face, Kings?
I don't know why. I don't know if it's going to
You
smack on my face.
say you should predict a win.
Why
No,
would I
you
predict a
can't.
win?
You
I'm not
can't
going to
dare
predict a
predict
win.
a
That's
win.
that's me.
Kingsley,
That's me lying.
Kingsley, I will tell you something. You guys need a comprehensive plan
Mm.
for Krasvastalia tomorrow.
Then what
I
do you do
mean,
about Dembele?
brotherly, take care of fight
Then
your
what do you
battle.
do about Dembele? Because
Dembele might have an off day.
Dembele will
Dembele
not have
might
an
have
off
an off.
day.
No,
Guy,
I'm not. No,
Dembele
no,
is
no.
dangerous.
Wait. See, let me tell you something. If Krasvastalia has one-on-one with your keeper, Dembele can miss a one-on-one, but Krasvastalia is not missing one-on-one.
Both of them can
He's
score.
more dead.
Both
Yes,
of them
but
can score.
Krasvastalia is more deadly to me. Have a
That's
comprehensive
true.
plan for that brother. Have a comprehensive plan. Anyways, there's even Dembele too. How do you have a comprehensive plan for them?
That's my point, SSB. Like the question is not about. That's what I keep on saying. The question is
Ah,
about us. We need to score. That's what I'm talking
yeah,
about. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said in my analysis. Like Ekitike needs to score. We need to score. If we don't score, it becomes a problem.
yeah.
Forget
Mm.
about yes, we'll defend as a unit. Yes, we'll defend, we'll be compact, we can low block, we can defend, we can sure do those things. But if you don't score, they will keep on having chances. If you have your chance, take your
They'll keep
chance.
on. Yeah, yeah,
You need to score. And that was
yeah.
what helped us when we beat them when we went to Paris last year. We had people that could score. We scored. We scored. They put pressure on us, everything. We absorbed the pressure, but we scored
Then
them. We
scored.
won. We won in Paris. Let's not act like we didn't win in Paris last Champions League. We did. So at the end of the day, that's what I have to say.
But
We need to make sure
Saka
we
has a
create. We need
point
to make
here.
sure we score.
You say PSG
Now,
are more
PSG are
open
more
than
open than
City.
City. Liverpool have to take
Yeah,
their chances no matter what. No matter what, take your
yeah,
chance. Score.
yeah, yeah.
TK, you have to score. There's no, there's no like fancy thing. Don't do anything fancy. Put the ball where it's supposed
At
to
the
be,
back of the
at the
net.
back of the
Yeah.
net. That's all. So yeah, we're worse, but that's the whole point. The whole
Yeah,
point is based on
that's the thing.
evidence. Based on evidence, right? We need to score. That's the only way we survive this.
You
Score.
guys create, but you don't score.
We create, but we don't score. We don't have lethal guys, so we need to score. And please, if you have a penalty, don't give Salah. Give somebody else.
Well, if Salah is
Anyways,
the one
those are my final
penalties
thoughts. I
lost.
appreciate you guys for joining
Yeah.
the stream. Man. Shout out to AB, Foxy, Saka, SSB. Who else came? Drew. Shout out to Drew.
Proof. Dara
Nick,
came. Dara was here.
Dara.
Neil was here.
I appreciate you guys for joining the live.
Jordan.
Even Harvey came on the
Jordan
live
was
too
here.
as well.
Harvey
I
was
appreciate
here.
you guys
Yeah.
for coming on the live. You guys make sure you like and subscribe if you've not done so. Please, guys, subscribe to the channel. He said, Kings, any watch along tomorrow? I mean, you can't watch alone. Brother, I'm watching this one alone, my G. I'm watching this one alone. I'm not about to put myself through that. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys,
God.
please make sure you subscribe if you're new here. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. And like the video. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the game. Same time. All right, take care, guys. See you guys tomorrow.